So today's game, obviously we didn't get the score that we were looking for, but what were your thoughts on the girls' performance today?
I thought we were a little bit disappointing today, and the girls know this as well. I think what we showed was, I think the opposition were better than us across all boards. I think technically they were better on the day today. The way they moved the ball, how physically strong and demanding they were, and the pressure they put on us made it difficult. I think we need to get a bit more control of the ball. We should know by now how big Clarence Park pitch is and how tough it can be to play on it. And when the grass is slightly longer, it's not going to be so slick. So we've got to adapt to this, and we should know this more than anyone else. So it's a little bit frustrating at that point. However, the girls did put in some real good effort today. Maybe the quality of the performance wasn't there, but the effort was put in by a lot of the girls. No one got carried today really throughout the game. But more importantly, Chloe Farrell did a fantastic job in goal today, made some fantastic saves. And again, supporting us and what we're trying to do moving forward. Again, I think Jess Burke, our captain, had a good day today, as always. Getting her first ever goal for the club as well. That can get a little shout out on the interview today, so well done Jess for that. But yeah, a little bit disappointing, but we've got plenty of exciting opportunities coming up in our games in the next few weeks. So again, put it behind us now, the game's over, and we've got to look forward to next week. That's the beautiful thing about football, it comes thick and fast. We haven't got much time to reflect, sometimes we need to, but this is one we need to learn from and move on.
Yeah, you mentioned Chloe Farrell was in goal today. Have you got any update on a goalie at any point?
Yeah, so we're going to sign a goalie on Monday with the idea of looking to hopefully get another goalie as well. So we're going to look to have 2 additional ones. Maisie's going to be out for the foreseeable future for a long time due to a tear in her thigh. Which is a shame, and we wish her a speedy recovery, and we're looking forward to seeing her back. But yeah, again, Chloe went above and beyond. She is the embodiment of everything you want commitment-wise on the pitch. Chloe goes above and beyond like a lot of the girls do for the team, and I'm really grateful to her and everyone else that has.
Last time we faced Wroxham, we drew 2-2. Why do you think that we weren't able to replicate that or secure a win against them today?
That's a great question. We've got different personnel today than we did last time we played them. A few key players were playing back then that have not featured today. And I think, again, with that we had a goalie, which is no disrespect to Chloe. And we've not developed as much as we necessarily want to. We should be in a position now where a lot of the games we've played recently should be games that either we should be winning or being more competitive in. And the last 2 weeks have shown that the score lines show that the performances haven't been close enough, or we haven't been clinical enough. Well, in that game in particular, we had a few clinical opportunities, we took them. But again, at the same time, credit's got to go to Joe and the guys over at Wroxham. They were fantastic today with some real individual brilliance, moments of brilliance, and they were well drilled and they played really well. And we struggled to adapt with how they wanted to play, how direct they were to get into key players and key positions. And we were fortunate enough that Jess and Chloe had good games today to try and counteract that as best as we could.
Yeah, and at half time we were 2-1 down. What were the key messages to the girls going into the second half of the game?
Trying to positively reinforce how we want to play. I don't think we did that enough today. And a little bit more effort from some of them, which worked more. Recognising what we need to do in negative transitions. We ball watch. We need to learn to love to run at times to get back in and recover, which is really difficult. The girls put 100% effort in, and sometimes we've got to dig in, get a little bit more, which was tough. But we've got to be better. We've got to be better in both boxes, and particularly in the defensive third, we've done so much better with set pieces, how we're defending our 1v1s, and the duels we're doing so much better at. But it's finding a level of consistency and endurance, like 1v1 endurance, how we can maintain that we do that all the time, and then finding a way to get more shots off on goal to get it. And again, credit to Wroxham's goalie today as well. She had some unbelievable saves at some really key moments as well.
Yeah. Have you got a player of today's match?
Yeah, Chloe Farrell.
Any reason why?
Above and beyond. Fantastic individual who put a great performance in today, and went above and beyond for her teammates and for the club. So for that, she put a great effort in today and she deserves it.
Yeah,
100%.
well deserved. Next week we are facing Enfield Town ladies, and last time we won an incredible 9-2 against them. How are you feeling towards next week's game, and what will the girls be focusing on this week to secure another win?
Like every game, I look forward to it. Once a game's over and there's another game looking forward to, I always am excited for the next game. Again, maybe a slightly different. If we look at this block of 3 games, Dussindale very industrial, very physical. Wroxham again, the intensity and the energy as well. Enfield bring that sort of calibre of energy and effort. So we've got to make sure that everything we do is pristine next Sunday to make sure that we can replicate a scoreline like that. But more importantly, that we bring 3 points back to St Albans next Sunday afternoon. So yeah, something excited to look forward to. A few more individuals more available next week, which is great. So we can hopefully go with a full 16-man squad and come back with 3 points.